everyone. So in this video, we are going to learn about Netcraft. So what exactly is Netcraft? So the website says that they do active cyber defense and a lot more stuff in terms of cybersecurity. So how are we going to utilize Netcraft for our recon process and hunting? So basically, we will get a lot of useful output of Netcraft that will be useful to identify technologies and CMS from the target. Netcraft extensions also help you and ensure you do not get tricked by criminals in case you are visiting some of the phishing websites. It gives its own risk rating type of score, which tells that how the website is being treated by other people, users or customers. So it will help you on your personal level as well in case you end up jumping onto a malicious website. Then it will start warning you that the score of this website is not good or the website looks some kind of fishy. So yeah, let's see the practical of Netcraft and how you can do the installation and utilize it for our recon process. So you need to go to the browser and you just need to search for a Netcraft. After you search for this, you will be able to see the first result. Once you are on to the first result, you can see active cyber defense, world's largest providers of takedowns, and a lot of more information over here. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to go on a protection for browsers. Okay, you just have to go to apps browsers, and over here you can see they alert you about suspected phishing attacks in case you end up coming onto a website which says examplebank.com like this, which is using a leet speak kind of letters into its URL. So these kinds of websites are generally made by the attackers for users to get tricked, and there are many such campaigns, phishing campaigns to be specific, which are running and which utilizes the user's account or credential details to do frauds. So you should be aware about these types of attacks and scams that are being going on. Also, when you visit any website which is this type of suspected phishing, it is going to give you a risk rating, as you can see over here. So it has given a risk rating of 10, which means this is 100% a risky website and you should not come onto this particular website. You will also get a site report of that particular target website wherein you can identify the background of that particular website. Now, we are going to see how can we utilize Netcraft into our recon process or how this can be helpful to us. So if you just scroll down, then you will come to know that they have the browser extension that can be downloaded for all of the browsers that you can see over here, for Chrome, Firefox, Opera, as well as I think this is Internet Explorer. So it can be downloaded for all of the browsers. Yes, it is Microsoft Edge. Alright, so now I want to download it for Chrome. So I just need to click on Chrome and you will be able to come over here, which is the Netcraft extension. So there will be a button called as Add to Chrome. In my computer, it is showing remove from Chrome because I have already installed it. It will just take a couple of seconds to install, and once it has been successfully installed, it will be seen over here, as you can see over here. Now let us verify if this is working or not. So let me go to Netcraft website itself, and over here I'm going to click on this extension, and you can see the site report. It says a risk rating equals to 0 and the site rank as well as the country from where the server is hosted. First seen December 2013, which means that was the time when it was successfully registered. The host is amazon.com, as you can see over here. So they are using the service which has been provided, as you can see, from Amazon Cloudflare. Now Let's wait for this to open. Till now, the most interesting thing that you can see over here is the site report. So if you just click on this and open it, then you will come to know all the details about the website. First thing, over here, let's see this. As you can see over here, sites which are hosted on Amazon.com can be seen from here. So these are some of the websites which have been hosted on Amazon when they were first seen, the web server, the operating system that is running on, and also we can see the site report as well as the whole DNS record, which will give all the A record, CNAME record, TXT record, as well as the MX records. Let's go to the site report and see the site report for netcraft.com. And over here you can see the site title, site rank, description, first seen, risk rating, primary language. Now for us to be important to see is network. As you can see over here, the NetBlock owner is Amazon. We can see the name server details, the IP address, the IPv4 autonomous system, which you can see the AS number, from which you can identify which all IP addresses are being owned by this particular organization. As you can see, they redirect to the BGP Hurricane, from where we are going to identify about the autonomous number of this organization, and we will see which all IP addresses are being owned by them. So as you can see, it has successfully opened, and this is the ASN number of Amazon.com, and we can identify the IP address range that has been given to Amazon. Obviously they are a very huge organization, so they have a lot of IP address and subnets. If I scroll over here, then you can see the name server organization, the DNS admin, and other details. Now if you see the IP delegation, then you can see the IP addresses that are being assigned to Netcraft. So it has been assigned IP address from this range, and finally this IP address. If we scroll down, then you can see the SSL and the TLS records, from where we can identify that Netcraft has TLS 1.2 installed. Also the certificate which has been given is valid from this date to this date, which is July 8, 2021. Also we can see the certificate check, everything is fine, and the cipher which is used to do the certificate. If the certificate in case gets expired, then the website becomes vulnerable to man-in-the-middle attack. Also you can see the certificate transparency, SSL version 3 Poodle, so there is no SSL, so it is not vulnerable to the Poodle attack. It is also not vulnerable to the Heartbleed attack as shown over here. If you want to see, you can see the certificate chain as well with that, which is the root CA. Here the root CA is Amazon, which has given the common name, organizational name, and from where till when the certificate is valid for that particular organization. You can see the hosting history, as the NetBlock is Amazon. In case they change, in case their NetBlock owner, then it will show over here. So they have not changed since they have been hosting their servers on Amazon. So you can see the IP addresses, the OS that they are running on, which is Linux, and the web server is Apache. If you come down, you can see the site and technology. You can see the web trackers. They use Google Web Tracker. Site technology, they use Amazon Web Services, AWS. For SSL, they are also using SSL. They are running their website on PHP, and a lot of details for CMS, mobile technology, web stats, etc, etc. Now, if we go back to this extension, then one interesting thing that we saw over here was the risk rating. Now this will be helpful for every one of you when you're visiting some of the websites which may be malicious to you, but you may not identify, or it may not look like malicious. It will look like as if it is a genuine website. So for that reason, I will go to this website, which is Fish Tank. So Fish Tank contains all the particular URLs or websites which are being reported by the users. As you can see over here, the one website which was reported, which is this particular website, which is falabella-xso.info. and which has been verified as a valid phishing site, and it is also online, which means it is running. Now we are going to verify if this website is being caught by our Netcraft extension or not. Does it alert us that this website is harmful? So when I visited this website, I saw that the connection was secure, which means the attackers or the spammers have installed a SSL certificate as well. Now, while I was visiting the website, everything looked quite genuine over there, like a normal e-commerce website. But when I went to the Netcraft extension, here you can see the risk rating is so high, which is 9, which means that this website is not the right place for you to stay or to visit, because the risk rating is very high, which means this have been identified as an abused or a phishing website. Also, you can see the host is DigitalOcean. So the attacker must have hosted this particular website on DigitalOcean. So in any case, we can also report to DigitalOcean about this website being running onto their web servers, which has been identified as a malicious website. So this is it for this video. I hope you guys understood how you can utilize Netcraft. It is very, very informational and useful because it gives out a lot of information about a target. Thank you.